first step to adding your Bitmoji to your planner is opening up your Bitmoji and deciding which one you would like to add. I decided to do one centered around work. Once you pick your Bitmoji, you can send it to yourself, whether you want to send it to yourself through text, email, Facebook Messenger, whatever is your preferred way, and you need to find a way to download it and save it onto your computer or whichever device you're editing the photo on. So now that you've sent your Bitmoji to yourself, you want to save it to your desktop so that it's easy to find. As we've done in the past, we're going to click Insert, Add Photo, and it should pop up right away. Some things that we can do is resize the photo. You can click Preserve Aspect Ratio and it'll actually let you edit like whether you want the photo thinner or taller without trying to do that square shape. And you could pull a Thanos and change the opacity and completely make your Bitmoji so that it's almost invisible. To make the background of your Bitmoji transparent, this is specifically for Mac, I'm not sure how you would do it for Windows, but you can open it in Preview and just go over areas and press Delete, like I'm doing here. I always like to start with larger areas using the square tool, selecting large areas and clicking Delete, and I do that sped up in the next click, that way I don't waste your time. One might ask why you might want to crop the white background from your Bitmoji. It's so that if you would like to add your Bitmoji to your planner on like a different colored background other than white, you won't get the white over the background, which I show you a little bit later in this video. Here you can see a bit of what I'm talking about. I'm going to put my Bitmoji over this. In a second, I'm going to bring it to the front and you can see the white transparent background where I didn't completely fully crop it in the previous clip. So that's a reason why you might want to fine crop a Bitmoji so that you could add it over a different colored background. So I opened up my semi-cropped Bitmoji into Preview. I unfortunately don't know how to make the background transparent on Windows computers. And I'm starting to use the lasso tool. I'm selecting over the areas I want to crop and I am clicking delete so that it deletes that portion of the picture. If you regret a crop that you did, you could always press Command Z and it'll undo the previous crop, just like I did. I have friends that both love doing this and hate doing it, I personally like doing this because it requires just enough brain power to distract you from anything else that might be going on, but it also is kind of like a mindless task. It's almost like people who like solving Rubik's Cubes or doing puzzles. It's enough to keep you distracted, but it's also enough to keep you engaged. One of those type of things. And depending on how much attention to detail you want to pay attention to, I guess is the phrase, you can go as deep as you'd like to, pixel by pixel. I'm not paying a lot of attention to detail though because I am a senior about to graduate college and I am procrastinating by filming this video instead of studying for my finals, which not a great use of time, but I'll be fine. Remember, there are no mistakes in planning. There are only happy accidents. Before I leave you hanging with a Bob Ross quote randomly, one thing I would like to say is that overall it took me 10 minutes to like crop, not even that well. Part of that is because I'm using a trackpad and not a mouse. It's a lot harder to do it on a trackpad. And another part of that is I'm just not good at cropping. I'm a beginner at it, so keep that in mind. I'm going to speed up the rest of this clip though. I'm not going to make you sit through 10 minutes of me cropping this Bitmoji.